Guys, I'm back with my good lighting. Ow. What's up, sarsaparilla? It's your girl, Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. It's time for another Love Island review. But before I get into the video, I'm going to ask you guys to give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe. So, guys, me's a little bit disappointed. Just a little bit disappointed with tonight's results because why is Ben still there? Why? Boring Ben still there. B for boring. Why is Ben still there? You know what I'm saying? Remell should have never gone before Ben. What Remell did was nothing compared to Ben's disrespect to Yasmin, because I'm not being funny. Remell has no obligation. Yeah? He's got no obligation to what's her name? To Alima. He doesn't have to. He approached he approached the situation the way he wanted to. He explored with his lips and his arms and all that kind of stuff in bed. That's the guy. If that's how he wants to do it, that's how he wants to do it. Yes, I understand. You could have gone about it a little bit different, but at the end of the day, they're not in a relationship. I already told you guys. I told you guys that last night. So I don't think what he's done was so much of a deal compared to what's his face. Ben blatantly disrespected the girl, called her irrelevant. As if he doesn't realize that he's basically the very same thing. He probably just learned that word, by the way. I think he just, probably a new word that he learned or something. But, you know, I don't understand why Ben's still there. But, you guys did well to get Megan out. Because Megan, I needed that girl out. For a minute there, I thought to myself, oh my God, please don't let them say Toni. Don't get me wrong, Toni's getting on my nerves as well. But I'm like, I'd rather Megan go. And you guys did not disappoint. Megan went. And you know what? She deserved to go. And I'm happy because now Tommy will be able to move on without seeing the reminder of the failing relationship that he could have had. Do you know what I'm saying? With that little gaslighter / narcissist. So I am glad for him. And now he can crack on with Emily. And I hope Emily don't let Connor swoon right back into her arms. Because what's he going to do now that Megan's gone? Because he's more than likely going to want to crack on. But is he going to go back to Emily? And is Emily going to go back to Connor, knowing that he chose Megan over her? Because at the end of the day, he chose Megan over her. She would have not been in the equation had Megan stayed. So now that Megan's gone, if he comes back to her, is she going to be that much of a Yamabella for taking back? Because some of we are yamed, you know. With myself. Sometimes me yamed, yeah. Yeah. I've been yamed once in my life. I've been there. We've all been there. You know what I mean? Some of us are dashing head, coca head, dumpling head, but I've been a yamabella one time in my life. Don't plan to repeat it, but I've been there. Okay. So let's see how that's gonna go. Because, you know, I could be saying, you know what, it gives Tommy the chance to crack on properly with Emily, but then Emily might have a little 360 and decide to go back to Connor. We just don't know what's going to happen. But anyways, let's talk about the whole Toni and Harrison and Helena. Now, I don't know why Toni is being such a bitch about the whole situation, because at the end of the day, I'm sick and tired of people acting like they're in full-blown relationships with these people. Don't get me wrong. Harrison is behaving like Connor, right? But a little bit more twisted than Connor, because at least, you know, Connor's tried to tell you, but he beats around the bush. You know what I'm saying? But Harrison, he's been acting with Toni like what they have is good and it's going good and stuff like that. But then he told Helena that he doesn't feel anything with Toni. And I'm not going to lie, I could tell you this, because I don't see the chemistry with them. I see where she likes him more than he likes her. And I think that's why Shakira was kind of like trying to make her aware that, listen, I have this feeling that he likes Helena more. Because from before they went into the mini villa, it's always been Helena for him. Do you know what I'm saying? So I already knew this, right? The only issue I have is, why is Toni coming at Helena, calling her a bitch, saying that she's a weirdo, sneaky freak or whatever? Not because you had a date. Listen, Love Island sent you guys on a date. Not because you have a date. What do you expect her to do? You're all sitting there and the texts come in and you're having a conversation. What, she's meant to like show shade on you because you're going on a date? she's not meant to get to know somebody now that she actually thinks she might like? Because I don't know if Helena likes him, because I know Helena wants Harry and Harry does not want Helena right now. Harry wants Shakira. You see what I'm saying? So it's quite messy, but it's good to see that she's leaving the whole Harry situation for now, because obviously they had a chat and Harry basically kind of told her, like, you know, I'm enjoying my time with Shakira and I just don't think it's a time for me and you right now, which I respect that he said that to her. Like, I really do. And you know what? I was shocked that Harry was in the bottom 3. And I'm glad that Harry didn't go, because I find Harry very funny. And you can see how lovey-dovey he is with Shakira, but I find Harry very funny, because even when Harrison was planning to take Helena in the hideaway, and Harry was like, you know what? She's definitely not into Giorgio. I know she wants May, but kind of like he will do. Do you know what I'm saying? And I thought that was so funny. I really do like Harry, so I'm glad Harry is not like gone. I'm really happy about that. I didn't expect Remell. I was expecting Ben, but at least Harry's still there, because had I voted, I would have voted for Harry to stay, because I find Harry very funny. But anyways, so I don't know, the whole thing. And Shakira, let me just say, Shakira, I understand she wants to be a good friend to Toni, but Shakira is like a little bit of a lapdog. I feel like every time Toni barks, she tries to bite. Do you see what I'm saying? And I just think she needs to calm down, because at the end of the day, not everything, you don't need to jump into everything. People can fight their own battles. Did Toni ask you for backup? No, she didn't. So at the end of the day, mind your business. You don't have to get into every single thing that involves Toni. Do you see what I'm saying? Toni is calling Helena out of her name, and Helena is responding and telling her to F off. And you're going to say, don't tell her to F off. Shakira, fluff off. Fluff the hell off. Mind your damn business, bitch. Sorry, she's not a bitch. I actually like Shakira. She's not a bitch. Don't know why I said that. But yeah, but I felt it. That's what I felt. Screw it, man. I don't care. That's how I felt when I was watching it. I was like, mind your damn business, bitch. That's how I felt. Do you know what I'm saying? But I do like Shakira, and I know she's trying to look out for a friend. But at the same time, sometimes you need to see things from other people's perspective, because Helena is not responsible for this. Helena did not take the guy to the hideaway. Do you see what I'm saying? She did not do that. And it was actually Harrison that made the thing to kiss her. So at the end of the day, why is Helena? Why do they always go for the girls? This is what I don't understand and I don't like. Why is it always, even in real life, you know, you find out your man's cheating, you want to fight the girl. Why? Why you want to fight the girl? The situation with your man. Leave the girl out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's always the way. But I just did not like that whole situation. And, you know, it would have been nice for her to be humbled and be sent home. But I'd much rather Megan go home. Much rather. It was like a win for me for Tommy. Do you know what I'm saying? I felt I was punching the air, punching the sky. You would have thought that I was like an Olympian champion or whatever. But I was thumping the sky, man. Thumping the air and whatever. I was just like, yes, she's gone. Ding dong. Which is gone. Like, I'm happy. Connor, I know he'll feel it, because now the regrets will set in, because he'll be like, oh no, I'm all alone. You know what I'm saying? But I love it. I think she needed to go. I would have been so upset had they let somebody else lead the villa instead of Megan, because that would have mean that we're condoning her narcissistic, gaslighting behavior. And I would have expected a lot better from us. So I am glad that we, or you guys, because I didn't get to vote, I missed the voting time. I'm glad that you guys made the right decision in not voting for her. What was I going to say? So Giorgio and Yasmin seems to be, you know, getting to know each other, which I think is quite good, because Helena told him that, you know, that she's not feeling it, and he took it very well. I think because he already saw where he could have some potential chats with Yasmin. The whole situation with Yasmin and Ben, I just like how unbothered Yasmin is. I really like that about her. Ben, I just feel like he's talking about ego, but he's got the biggest ego in there, and his ego is quite empty and bland and boring, and a lot of things that is not fun. Do you know what I'm saying? But for him to actually think that he made Yasmin relevant, I just think that we need a brain doctor, neurosurgeon or something, because I don't understand how he came to that decision. It baffles me, to be honest. It baffles me, to say the least. But I just love how unbothered Yasmin is, and she's just like, you know what, I had no kind of like emotional investment in that situation, so it doesn't bother me. I think the only thing that would have annoyed her is the fact that he believes that he did something. He thinks that he made her relevant. Yeah. And then he decided to turn all his frustration on the whole girls, including Shakira. But that's, again, it's about rejection. His ego is bruised. He's projecting, right? When he was saying that nobody wants Yasmin, he feels like nobody wants him because guess what? The one person in the villa that he wants does not want him. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like he's just projecting. But I'm sad that he didn't go. I wanted him to go. I wanted him out of my ear, out of my sight, off my screens. So a bit disappointed about that, but we can't win everything. What's her name? Alima looked like she was a little bit sad. She had her hand over her face when she heard Remell. So I'm not sure why, because she had already made up her mind that she is done and dusted. I don't think she really wanted it to be, but I feel like Alima has put out this kind of like a side to her, to the world and to everybody in the villa, to say, well, I'm not somebody that gives second chances, so if you mess up, I'm done. And I feel like she felt like because she did that, she has to stand on business. And I don't think she necessarily wanted to stand on business, but you kind of have to, and I think she feels that she had to, so that's why she carried on and said that it was done. But I feel like low-key she probably wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, if she didn't give too much of a it's done kind of situation. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. Remell's going home. She was complaining yesterday, saying that why did he not save Puppy and bring Puppy over? And I'm thinking, I don't think she understands, or she's not grasping, or she's forgetting what happens when they bring somebody over. Because realistically, just like Shay, she would have been going home. So at the end of the day, regardless of what happened over there, the fact that he decided to stick with her saved her ass in the villa. So I don't think, for me, I would have been like, damn, shit, I know they had a chemistry, but dude, I'm so glad that you did not recouple, because my ass would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have been like. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I think that is it for me. I don't think I have anything else to talk about in tonight's episode and stuff. But yeah. But let's see how it works out, because I want to see what Connor's going to do, if he's going to try and get back with Emily, whether he's going to try and explore other connections. What other connections? I mean, here's the thing about this, because remember, Helena did see Connor as somebody that she liked, right? She did see him as somebody that she liked. But has that ship sailed? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. We'll have to wait and see whether Emily goes back, make a U-turn and goes back. Because then I'd feel bad for Tommy, because I'm like, both girls went back. Do you know what I mean? Or went to him. I think I heard Megan saying something to Tommy about sorry about what happened with them or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's a bit too late for that now, babes. It's too late to apologize. It's too late. Bye, Megan. I'm glad she's gone, guys. I'm glad. I'm really glad. But anyways, guys, I've said it all. I think I've said it all. So I'm going to end this video right here. But if you haven't yet thumbs up the video, go ahead and like the video. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in Sunday's review. But for now, have a lovely weekend and keep it sassy-licious.